The acronym SoFi, which stands for social finance, has emerged as a significant participant in the field of internet lending. But if you are thinking about getting a loan from SoFi, you need to ask yourself one important question. How much money can you actually borrow? With the help of this video, you will be able to manage your various borrowing options with more clarity. The film delves into the specifics of SoFi's lending restrictions, loan types and their limits. Personal loans and student loan refinancing are the two primary types of loans that SoFi provides to its customers. The maximum amount that can be borrowed varies depending on the following. Therefore, when it comes to personal loans, SoFi offers a range of borrowing options that goes from $5,000 to $100,000. This can be used to satisfy a broad variety of requirements, such as consolidating debt with a high interest rate or financing a home improvement project. Refinancing student loans is where things start to get interesting. SoFi gives you the ability to refinance the total amount of your student loans that are eligible for the program. In essence, it means merging all of your student loans into a single SoFi loan, which may have a lower interest rate than the individual loans you currently have. There is no predetermined cap. Factors affecting your approved loan amount. Despite the fact that SoFi provides these ranges, the amount that you are eligible for is ultimately determined by your financial profile. It is as follows, according to SoFi. The creditworthiness of an individual is determined by their credit score. It is more likely that you will be able to obtain a greater loan amount and a more favorable interest rate if you have a strong credit score, which is normally above 740. This score indicates that you have a history of borrowing money responsibly. Taking into consideration your income, SoFi will determine whether or not you have sufficient cash flow to repay the loan in a comfortable manner. Being able to qualify for larger loans requires you to have a higher income. This ratio compares your monthly debt commitments, including rent, minimum credit card payments, and any existing loan payments, to your gross monthly income. The debt-to-income ratio, often known as the DTI, is a measure of your ratio of debt to income. Indicative of a higher capacity to manage increased debt is a debt-to-income ratio, DTI, that is lower, preferably below 50%. Having a history of stable employment suggests that you are able to generate regular revenue for the purpose of making on-time loan repayments. Beyond the numbers, responsible borrowing. Despite the fact that SoFi's borrowing limitations offer flexibility, it is essential to borrow money in a responsible manner. Here are some important things to keep in mind. Never borrow more money than you need. Resist the urge to borrow more than you can afford. Take into consideration your requirements and your capacity to make a comfortable repayment. Take into account the interest rates. Although SoFi provides rates that are competitive, the interest will add to the total cost of your loan. Choose a loan amount that will allow you to make repayments that are manageable within your financial plan. Consider alternatives. When comparing rates and terms, it is a good idea to investigate several possibilities, such as credit unions and traditional banks. Maximizing your chances of loan approval. In order to improve your chances of obtaining a loan from SoFi with a favorable amount, you should, by paying your bills on time and keeping your credit card balances low, you may work toward achieving a credit score that is higher than 740. This will allow you to build and maintain a strong credit score. Boost your income. Your ability to borrow money will increase in proportion to the amount of money you bring in. In order to reduce your debt-to-income ratio, DTI, you should pay down any existing loans before applying for a loan from SoFi. Gather the necessary documents. In order to speed up the application process, you should make sure that your employment verification, pay stubs, and tax returns are all readily available. SoFi beyond borrowing limits. More than only loan packages, SoFi offers. Career coaching, member communities, and financial planning tools are some of the services that they provide. Take advantage of these resources in order to make well-informed decisions regarding your finances and to efficiently manage your loan. Through its personal loan and student loan refinancing alternatives, SoFi is able to meet a wide range of borrowing requirements across the board. By gaining an understanding of the borrowing limitations, the elements that influence loan approval, and the practices that are associated with responsible borrowing, you will be able to utilize the services that SoFi provides in order to accomplish your monetary objectives. Take into consideration that SoFi is only one part of the puzzle. Explore different options, evaluate your requirements, and borrow money in a responsible manner to get the most out of your loan adventure.